This is my first opportunity to come out to the Crown of the Continent, and it's just been a blast.
There's few places probably in the world that compare to the scenery.
Everybody's just been so kind and accepting and warm.
You know, the concert last night was really, you know, it blew us away.
The best performance workshop I've ever been to.
One of my favorite things at the Crown of the Continent is the people who come from all over the world to play here at the concerts.
There's a couple of guitar players here who would be on the Mount Rushmore of guitar players.
We had Ritenour,
Livingston Taylor,
Daryl Stuermer from Phil Collins, Genesis days.
Got Tennant in LAGQ, which is one of our favorites.
Robben Ford. You know, I'm a big blues fan, and he's obviously a legend.
One of my absolute heroes, Abraham Laboriel, and just an incredible band.
The variety of musicians that have come from all over is just amazing.
And I just think it's really cool that, you know, they come to this little town in Montana to play for us.
What I have found to be unique to this festival is the total accessibility of everybody here.
Being able to meet their performers on a daily basis or talk with them and then see them on stage or even talk with them after being on stage.
One guy came up to me at one of the concerts, one of the concert goers, and he was really overcome. He said, I was at your concert Monday night and I really enjoyed it, but he said, I can't believe I just was at like the hot dog stand in back of the tent and Daryl Stuermer was there and he said hi to me.
Some of the lectures have been really great, you know. I mean, to be able to sit in a cabin and listen to Pat Metheny talk about his practice routine, that's a pretty cool, unique experience.
It's almost like they're comping for me the way I would comp for myself.
And really, my class was really awesome too. Livingston Taylor came, and he just was so inspiring.
He came in and sat in on my acoustic class this morning and gave my students his performance workshop, and it was just awesome.
It just opened my eyes to see how like good you can actually be, you know. So that's really pushed me to like practice more.
We had a great teacher and singer-songwriter and be able to make some real breakthroughs in songwriting.
This accelerates the process and is so much more efficient of a learning process than the one that I had to go through.
This was techniques that the professionals use.
We're at Snow Ghost Studios in Whitefish, Montana. Everybody's here, the whole class is here. We have 8 songs to do. We're doing basically recording most of the songs today. So I've worked in a lot of studios, and the studio has everything you could ever want.
The schedule was generous enough for me this week that we did have an opportunity, my daughter and I, to make use of this wonderful part of the country. And yesterday we hightailed it early up to Glacier Park, and whatever one's spiritual beliefs were to be, you're close to whatever is important up there at the top of that place.
It was my first time in Montana, and I'm pretty in awe of it.
The horses are just absolutely beautiful on this ranch.
We've got a beautiful lake. We got blue sky, stars at night. It's nice and warm during the day, nice and cool in the evening, and I think it's perfect.
This place is just beautiful.
We're in Big Fork, Montana. We're on the Flathead Lake, at the Flathead Lake Lodge. I mean, this is a 4-star ranch.
You know, when you need inspiration, all you have to do is like, look at that, you know?
Now a typical Latin feel is going to be a 2 to 5, all right? So in the key of G major, that would be A minor to D9.
There's no better place than I have personally been to where people are friendly and supportive and want to help you work on your craft of guitar, the love of guitar.
The whole thing has been wonderful. The food, the fellowship, the music, and the scenery and the location. You couldn't beat any of this. Anybody that plays guitar, you're doing yourself a disservice not to come and try this out.
I was lucky enough to get a scholarship. I never thought I would have this opportunity to be here with all these amazing people.
How would you like to study guitar with your favorite guitar players in an incredibly beautiful setting for an entire week?
I knew it would be cool, but I had no idea.
You just have to come. And I recommend that everybody do, but leave space for me because I'm coming back.
It's not the end of the world. We don't have that kind of power. It'll continue to turn, either with us or without us. It was here